yin and yang, and together they make a whole. So that's how we came together. He knew it was a destiny that we met, and he knew he had to guide me somewhere. And we could give and take. You're presenting a story about emotions and feelings and love, and that's ultimately what it is. And it's just set in a different period of time. I mean, there's certainly a hell of a lot more past than there is present to tell stories about. At first glance of the script, it's a brilliant read anyway, you know. The character's there, the journey of the character, it was exciting. There was a smorgasbord of emotions that I felt that I could present to the character. You know, in other words, I knew how to play it. And Shekhar Kapoor. Basically, when you first meet Harry Feversham, he looks like this. He's grown up all his life in you know, running under his father's rule, following his father's footsteps. His father was a famous General Feversham, and so that was what I was aspiring to become, and I had a lot of social pressure to be that, to follow his footsteps, and so my whole life had been trained towards that, and school after school was military, and then I went and joined the army, and this was like a sport to me. I didn't, you know, realize the reality of it until war hit, until we were told we were going to war. And that's when I stepped back and I realized that all of this had just been my father, and this has been my father's opinions and my father's views and tactics on life, and I have no idea who I am anymore, and this isn't me, and I'm not going to war. And so I put my foot down and I handed my resignation. So I wish to resign my commission. About love, it's about trust, and for my character it was about him discovering who exactly he really was, because he has no idea once this was presented to him, war. Once the reality of his life was presented to him, everything just crumbled. The trip to Africa, as well as to hand back the feathers to his friend, is more about he doesn't fit in here anymore, he doesn't know who he is, and he has to go out and find them. And so through the journey in Africa, he goes to the darkest spot inside of himself, if you could possibly imagine. He goes there to, you know, to discover himself, and he does, and he comes out with wisdom.